Good evening all, welcome to finals night for season 33 GT1 at Bathurst. Waiting for the qualifying to get started. Hello, Fever. Quite know who we're waiting on. We've got extra names in tonight. Pagani, as you can see. Ross, for some reason, is turning up. Don't know why. Dusty Fossil is also in there. Saw Mikey as well. Yeah, Mikey's sitting in the garage. Don't know why Mikey's in. No one's giving me any info for who's covering who. I'm sure someone is covering for Andy, which I don't know, could be Pagani or well, it could be anyone really. They're all in BMWs, all the people that aren't normally here. I'm sorry, fuck knows. Some people maybe just wanting to put themselves through the punishment of 50 laps of Bathurst. For qualifying again. Oh look, a 2019 Audi into the 203s. Look at that. It's amazing what you can do when you've got a competitive fucking car. What are we doing? Oh dear. Pull that shit in the race rum and your title is done, mate. Rom and Rosé sitting on equal points coming into this final round, with an outside chance for SBY and an even more slim to none chance for T Smith. So let's be honest, significant issues probably have to happen to Rom and Rosé for SBY to have a look in. What are we doing? Anybody got any fucking ideas on what's going on? Okay. Oh, waiting on Thunderball. Fucking hell. Oh my god, we're going. Right, here we go. 10 minutes qualifying at Mount Panorama. With all the excitement, I've genuinely got nothing to say. My money for the title, Rose. I feel like there's always a chance of Rom having a slight error. Which, you know, is sad. But yeah, I think Rose might have a bit more consistency. Where are they on track? What's what? Oh, Rom's in 8th. Keep an eye on Rom for the lap. Let's see how he's faring with that Audi on the limit. We know it's competitive versus the AMG, since SBY did do a 2-minute 3. Coincidentally, we saw Zom do last night as well. So, AMG and 2019 Audi could be well. Oh, see what I mean? That's what I mean. I think we've seen more little mistakes from Rom than we have Rose over the course of the season. I think that could come back to bite him, but Rose's got more race wins. So Rom's tied on points just based on consistent finishing. It'll be interesting to see if there's a difference between fuel to max now. Last night seemed pretty good. The Mercs seem to have a fuel advantage. A little bit, from my perspective as well. I'm gonna pit for a fresh set of tyres. Smart boy, smart boy. Nobody thought to do that yesterday. Rosé's gonna continue on. Ross takes provisional. Never mind. SBY takes provisional with a 202.5. Rosé into second. But Audi was the 2015 Audi was down on power compared to the AMG, as you could see from the lap times last night, I think. because I wasn't anywhere near a 203 on soft tyres. So, whatever. Predicted an AMG to win it, and an AMG did win it, so. Shocker. Pagani into second. Almost into the 202s for Pagani, but then he does love that panorama, so I was expecting a big fight from him. Looking pretty stable on the top of the track. Oh god. I heard tyres screeching. Is that Rom? Is that a potential lag thing? Maybe, who knows. Ah, absolute disgrace. Is that a Russell Ingle livery? Boo, Fords, boo. Boo, Fords, boo. Looks like T. Smith has just pitted for a fresh set of tyres. Must be Wise coming in, Rosé's coming in. Pagani's in. Biggles gets out of the way. No, Biggles, no. Unsafe giving Aaron the flashes. Aaron has a quality. Does Aaron have a quality ban, or did he just demand to be put at the back, or is he reneged on that? On that demand. Rom's on his lap. He needs to make this one count, but he will get one more after. So he needs to try and get in a banker hit. FTR, yeah. Agreed. He'll be suffering from a lack of grip, that Audi. Also slowing right now, giving Ron a bit of a turn. But it was in the report, wasn't it? Oh, for Aaron to have it now. Yeah, for undisclosed purposes is what he said, but I think that's just Aaron being silly. I don't know. Either way, he's gone back on it because he's 8th on the grid. Right. Well, I'm now going purple. Not really going to change anything though, is it? Even you can't steward report Aaron for not paying attention to his own report thing. I don't know. Either way, he's qualifying. He's probably in a happier frame of mind than he was when he made that message. So he is making the laps. Ron's going to try and get on the back of him here. Ooh, very close to the wall. Down Conrad they come. Looks like Aaron is. Here we go. Aaron's got the hazards on. Aaron gets out of the way. He's just helping Rom here. Sus. Sus move is a sus. C. Smith stays third. So we might going to take this with a 2:02. Jeez. Ross set to improve time. Graham up to 10th. What does Rom do? Rom only 6th. Wow. Genuinely surprised by that. Unsafe 7th. Rose into 2nd. Ooh, Rose also into the 2:02, so advantage Rose. At the start of the race, Pagani improves his time, but it's not enough to depose Rose. 2:02.8. So that's each of the 3 manufacturers able to set 2:02s. Again, gonna say it, we got fucked with the 2015 Audi. So there you go, you got SBY and Rose on the front row, Pagani and T. Smith on the second, Ross and Rom on the third, Unsafe and Dusty Fossil, that's pretty decent, on the fourth. Aaron and Mikey, 9th and 10th, followed by Graham, Biggles, Lee Cole with another disastrous qualifying, and Tom Duval with a 2:06, 4 seconds off the pace. Has he done no practice whatsoever? Mikey, why are you racing? Are you just filling out the grid? Filling out the grid. Lee's time would have been P3 last night, and because I'm stupid. Yeah. Still, you're not last, Mikey, so GT1 next season for you confirmed. Slom's fastest lap would have put him 7th or higher, so Zom to GT1, hashtag. Phoebe's nipples are hard. Okay. Random. Pagani telling Lee to drive faster. Agreed. Lee, drive faster. Right, race is starting. Let's go. SBY mediums, Rose mediums, Pagani mediums, T Smith hard, Ross on hard, Rom on hard, medium for unsafe, hard for Dusty, soft for Aaron, medium for Mikey, hard for Graham, hard for Biggles, hard for Lee, and hard for Deval. Looks like Rom's got his fan club in the chat. Welcome to Rom's fan club. Off we go. Through turn one, they're coming up the mountain. They go for the first time. 50 laps of Bathurst. Run on hard, catching Ross. Is Ross going to get out of the way? Yeah, I think Ross is getting out of the way of that one. Just going to let Rom go at the start of this. We got Aaron versus Dusty. Please do the accent all race long. No, I don't think you'd want that. I don't think you'd want that. Welcome, Belgium. Oh, Pagani going onto the grass. Didn't expect that from him. And that panorama gremlin. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, that's just got a whole lot harder for Rom now. We got Pagani on the back of Rose here. Rose's got the stream up. He's going to know that his advantage is just increased significantly. So there we go. Pagani on through on Rose. Medium versus medium tyres. Three checking out. T Smith running with them. On the fairways back to Ross, unsafe. Aaron, Dusty Fossil, Mikey's in there as well. Graham, Biggles, Lee. Nightmare first lap for Ron. Hello, Andy. Yeah, not great. Not ideal. We got Aaron challenging unsafe. Nope. Back here, Biggles, managed. Oh God, Graham with a wiggle. Graham has gone. He's gone through. Good catch there from Graham. Boys on the hard tyre struggling for grip, it seems. Hard tyre, 6.1 seconds off the back of the pack. Not great. Yanni is catching Sean. Rude. Ooh. Yanni grazing the wall, allow Sean to get away a little bit. of Ross. Gonna have a look into Murray's. No, Dusty's right there as well. Mikey as well. Aaron on the soft tyres. Ooh. Dusty on the grass. Mikey goes through. Mikey on medium tyres against Dusty's hard tyres. So Mikey completing that move. Aaron looks like he is getting past Ross. through Hill Corner, up Mountain Straight they go. Geez, might be right on the back of Ross already. Look, not this time. We'll be running a very wide line through Griffin's Bend. Ooh, Mikey threw on Ross there. Ross had a wiggle coming out of the corner. Dusty's had one just there. He's going to slam the wall. Oh God, here comes Lee. Lee's going to make the move. Hold. Through they go at McPhillamy Park, down into Skyline. So Lee having a decent opening stint to the race, up to 9th. Duval having a look at Graham this time. Biggles has had dramas because he is dropping back. Rom's now 1.5 seconds off the back of Biggles. I know for a fact Pagani wants to win this. And if he does, it will be best livery to win it in. I'm not saying that just because I made it. This whole HSV dealer livery was great. What was 2 temps is currently 8 temps as they work their way back up the hill through Griffin's Bend. Everybody behind is fairly spaced out now. Although, I'm now having a look up the inside of Dusty Fossil. Oh God, are we going to go 3 wide? Really? Into the cutting, 3 wide? No, Duval thinks better of it. Wise choice, wise choice. Oh, Graham hits the wall. Duval's going to send it. Can't say I really blame Duval for going for that. Graham did make the mistake. Duval did have the pace. So Graham should have got out of that one. That drops Graham down to 12. Biggles right on the back of him. Rom's now rejoining them. 24.2 seconds off the lead. Those leaders have pretty much checked out. There is one hell of a grouping going on here. Pagani has taken the lead. So that must have happened going into the chase down the hill. Oh, bell end. I know exactly what he's saying to himself right now. But anyway, Sean retakes the lead of this race. Through Hill Corner they come. Question is, does Rom sit back and say fuel to the max or go for it? I don't know. I don't think there's anything to be gained from. I don't think you can save enough fuel to really make it worthwhile. You'd have to do a lot of saving to try and cut out the pit stop that you'd want to cut out, the extra pit stop, and then you'll just be doing slow laps. So I don't know. Luke Sean pretty good on fuel at the moment compared to Pagani. Compared to Rose. Rose a little better than Pagani. And catching unsafe. Mikey on the grass. Lap 5. So far Aaron decides to run those tyres down. I wonder if anyone's going to run out of fuel, actually. Speaking of fuel. Because, you know, that would be a silly thing to do. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think it's worth saving fuel. You might as well just go for it. And we'll do another lap. Twice in, yeah, that's even worse. The fact that it happened twice. Lol. Christ, it's all changed back here. Rom's up to 11th. So, must be why doing 204s. Get back on the track, Rom. 206s and 207s for Rom on the hard tyre, so bringing himself back into the field a little bit. Graham's been relegated to the back. Rom on half a tank. Managed to catch up with Sean over this lap. Got a taste of the lead and that was it. That gap's staying pretty consistent since they came down the hill. Oh god, Aaron, you really going to do another lap on those tyres? Brave. Very brave. .206. What did Mikey do? 205, so Mikey catching Aaron in unsafe. Beyond them before the lap is over. And Ross having a wiggle there, coming out of Griffin's. His progress has stalled a little bit, though he's on the hard tyre, so 205.7 for Ross, 206.5 for Lee, so a little bit stagnant for Lee at the moment. Dusty's got a hard charging Rom right, not right, but nearly right on the back of him. Still 9/10 the gap. Oh, Sean. And Pitts. He's done well to get that last lap on those tyres. 7 laps. The way he kills tyres. Keep going. They're still keeping the leaders in view, specifically SBY, we want to keep an eye on. T Smith dropping back a little bit, but running fourth on hard tyres is nothing to be upset with. Decent lap times, 205 is, 206 is. Unsafe has been freed from having an Aaron around him. He'll have to concern himself with Mikey. Mikey running 6th in GT1. It's almost like he belongs there. Through Forest they'll go onto Conrad. 5 seconds the gap there. Ooh, Ross with wiggles. Ross has had a bad lap. Ross has had issues somewhere on the previous lap. He's lost a whole heap of time to late. Wouldn't how long it took Tom to decide what shade of black to paint his M6. Oh dear. Not ideal. Now it's to figure out a way to rejoin. Oh gosh. It's the worst camera angle for which to see that. Dusty Fossil pits. Ross is going to pit as well. Aaron's gone onto the medium tyres. SBY now eking out his gap. Pagani's had dramas. 207 lap. What are we doing, boy? That's not like Pagani at all. He responds by going purple. He's not happy with himself. Into 8th for 207.6 his last lap, not the best. Got thoughts of his Chinese in his head. Oh, fuck's sake, Rom. No. Oh my god, wait. Have they got car ghosting on? What is going... What are we doing? What is going on? Why? Have they got car ghosting on in GT1? All that work undone. Rom throwing our way. Between Mikey and Unsafe. So 1.1 for Pagani and Sean. Only got the red light. Using a lot more fuel compared to those around him. I'm going to be 2 for 2 on my predictions for this season. Well, for this season. And AMG to win GT2, check. And then Rd to win the season, the GT1 championship. So far, looking pretty solid for that one to come true. Well, let's see, there's an internet disconnect. Might be on the red line as well in that AMG. Bad day for Romeo, no kidding. Only 10 laps in, and that's 2 significant errors. Pagani in. 3 significant errors if you include the shenanigans with Graham there as well. Mikey dives into the pits. We'll just check there. Mikey using a hell of a lot more fuel in his AMG. Solid stint from Mikey, yep. Pretty good. Let's see, Pagani onto the hard tyres now. Because will Mikey come out onto soft? On the red light, Biggles on the red light. Oh, Biggles, that's not where you want to be. That could be a penalty. Well, not had a great exit out of the corner, so Biggles is right back on him. Oh, Tom using the walls for to get the car round. Do you think the ball run out of fuel? No, probably not. Whereas a pits, SB1 continues on. Jesus. T Smith also into the pits. Devol's going to have to pit. Looking at that fuel, unsafe is going to come on in. Sean got left. Gee. Yeah, I'm surprised Biggles didn't get a pen. Because I fucking did. I don't know, Si did in practice. Biggles is racing and it's his wedding tomorrow. One absolute madman. Ah, sure. Well, that's a wake-up call for Sean. Jeez. Going through Forest elbow, onto Conrad, he's looking alright. Jose has gone on to hards for his hard stint. T Smith onto mediums. Yep, Mikey did go softs and short filled. Aaron onto mediums. Looks like he's short filled as well. Unsafe, hard stint for him now. onto soft tyres, Lee's onto mediums, Biggles is onto mediums. How we've got by Duval. Whether that happened in the pits or not, we don't know. Ron onto mediums in 12. SBY does pit with 0% fuel. Graham's got a 1 second penalty. How? Where have you got that, Graham? Turn 1 maybe? Let's see. SBY has now started service. Garney's come round the final corner. Sean taking on fuel. Through Hale corner he comes. He's got Sean. In fact, Sean. Oh dear. Sean down to 3rd. So Sean onto the hard tyres as well. Is Lee still going? Yes, he is. I know exactly who we've lost. Ross. Probably a spin-induced rage quit, I would assume. So, as they have cycled through the pit stops, Pagani now leads 5 seconds ahead of Rose 8. He cycles into 5th. Came in from 6th, I think, didn't he? Why has Aaron got his hazards on? Oh, I'm safe with the penalty in the background there. Has SBY done something different from SBY and Roselle? Has Sean done something different from Sean? That would be impressive. He's made his fuel last longer. As for more fuel, well, yeah, definitely against Pagani. So yeah, Pagani's not put in the fuel that the others have. Going into mediums, 10 seconds off the back of Rom. I'm all over the back of Duval. Oh, Biggles there as well. The Biggles had dramas coming out of that final corner. Oh, he's gone wide, as has Rom. It's going to be a drag race up Mountain Straight. Let's go! Biggles retains 10th. Oh, Rob into the back of Duval. It is all falling apart for Rob. Oh dear. Full stopper run for SBY. Depends on his soft tyre stint, I suppose. chasing Dusty, or Dusty's going to pit soon. Is he going to do one more lap, or is he I think he's coming in. Yeah. Dusty dives in. People spread out apart from these guys. The most interesting battles for 10th at the moment in this race. Oh, I think Rom's got a good run there. On board we go. Oh my god, I thought he was going to go in the back of him again. On the grass, setting perfect times. Going through. There is that AMG. There it is. I'm going to get out of it though, I think. Arms corner, yeah. Oh my lord. These two, not with the most stablest of internet connections. Could have been an explosion. A latency explosion had it all gone to shit. Either way, Rom up to 10th. Set his sights now on Biggles. So Dusty on the mediums at the back of the grid. Not too far off the back of Graham, to be fair. Here we go, Rom's there. Is Mikey still facing the right way? I don't see why he wouldn't be. He'll probably be pitting at the end of this lap anyway. Really? Maybe? Keep an eye on that on the side marker because Biggles and Rom are doing battle. Oh, Biggles has had wiggles. Shocker. Through goes Rom. Yep, Mikey does pit. What in the lag? What? Well, that's your title. What just happened? Rob's gonna look like he went into warp speed. So, what a way to fucking lose it, Jesus Christ. Good one, GT7. Ay, ay, ay. Wow. Rom, straight away into the chat. Rom, that is fucked up. I'm gutted for you, mate. So there we go, advantage Rose. All he needs to do now is keep an eye on SBY's finishing position. Keep him bang to rights. Smith is catching SBY. Why? Because SBY is on hard tyres. Look at all the black cars, by the way. Rose, SBY, T Smith, all fucking black cars. Boring ass mofos. Aaron pits then. So now, oh dear, the battle that was quite interesting between Biggles, Duval and Rom is now just between Biggles and Duval, and I think it might be done and dusted. Who's that? Oh, it's Graham and Dusty. Dusty's catching Graham. Dusty. Oh god, Aaron's got 1.5 second penalty. What the hell is that for? Stealth look. Yeah, but they're all glossy. Aaron onto medium tyres then. He will probably drop behind those two. But pit lane entry, they turn pit lane entry off though, isn't it? Don't they? I thought they would. I thought that was a thing now, that they were turning pit lane entry penalties off. Or are they keeping them on for GT1? We got any pits? Right, let's get a show of hands in the chat. Is Aaron going to rage quit? Got a 1.5 second penalty. Is he going to rage quit? I think he was in last night too. Oh, okay. I don't think any of us actually had issues with the pit lane penalty. I am genuinely surprised that Aaron is going to... Is he going to keep this position? No. He's going to keep it then, but Graham sails on through. Get a pen if you miss the chicane in pit entry. Someone has spun. Biggles, you pleb. Oh, what the hell, Biggles? Why you spinning your car? Now you are 7.6 seconds behind Duval. Coming in clutch with the info. Did not. I just find accents fun. It's no different than if I was doing a fucking Australian accent. Oh, you got it last night. Of course you did, Si. Aaron is all over the back of Graham right now. Oh, I thought Dusty was going onto the grass. On the grass. What in the camera, Biggles? Is Aaron going to get Graham as they come down Conrad into the chase? Not enough to get alongside the AMG. Does now as they go through the kink. Through goes the motor car. Dusty trying to get right back into this. Biggles trying to make a gap. While he doesn't park up anymore. Ooh. Biggles with another bad exit through Hell Corner. Hands on the back of him. Got the slipstream. So what do you think SBY is doing? 4 stops, 12, 12, 10, 10, 6. Goes wide again through that section. Sure. Either way, I don't think it matters in the slightest. He needs a serious subtraction in Rosé's positioning. Pete Smith to the lead. What would you know about strategy? It's a fair point. What would I know about? I don't know about strategy. I've been very open about that. Again, can't run a decent fucking strategy when I've been given a piece of shit car. Bugatti back onto soft tyres, now has the fastest lap of the race. 14 seconds off the back of SBY, 15 off the lead. And Safe's having a solid run in 5th. I like seeing that for Unsafe. Seeing out the season after his mid-season threat to quit. Having a good run out of Bathurst. Lee having a decent run. He'll pit at the end of this lap though. Mikey sitting solid in 7th. 4.5 seconds ahead of Duval. Vincenzo seems to be all over the place. Aaron now pulling away from this little group. does indeed pit. He will go to the back of the field. Oh, maybe not. He's short-filled it. Oh no, he's filled it, Oh, I didn't think he was that far. That quick into the pits, but either way, he's penultimate from the end of the field. Onto the medium tyre, so good lord. Graham's now going to have to worry about Lee behind him. Well, Graham's going to pit pretty soon. Biggles the same. Not ideal for Lee, he could have done with being in some clear air. Aaron seems to have fallen back towards these guys a little bit, even though he's quicker. I swear he was further away. T. Smith pits, Rose pits. SBY to the lead, so we'll see what happens. Oh, Graham very wide. He's going to come on through. It's very random, Owen. That's not going to make me take away my mocking you for running out of fuel twice. Twice? Oh, me. What are you doing? Ooh. Carl was having a look there. Sorry, Dusty. Dusty was having a look there. Duval pits, Biggles pits, Graham pits. Fuel's expensive these days. Well, I mean, it's a key ingredient to finishing a race, strangely. Unless you want to go play that Formula 1 2026 expansion pack, where you too can enjoy the thrill of super clipping. What a crock of shit. Unsafe onto medium tyres, has just come out the pits behind Aaron. Monkey back up to 5th then, Rosé's out on soft tyres now. Tell us about it. Don't you like super clipping? Ugh. The FIA is just taking Formula 1 backwards. It's the downfall in the Formula 1 regulations needs to be studied. My God. Right, so Pagani 8 seconds off the lead. SBY, I'm assuming, will pit at the end of this lap, lap 24, so that'll be 12:12. For him. Pagani doing some disgustingly consistent 203s. Yeah, true. The teams did ask for the regulations. Which is mad. into this little grouping of arrows on the map. Safe has not yet caught Aaron. He's pulled away from Dusty. Guy says this stint hasn't been fast enough. Oh well, do us a favour, Si. Tell the fucking drive faster then. Big lots of medium tyres. Gradient onto mediums as well. Let's be why and Pagani pit in. Okay. T. Smith will take over the lead of the race. Already done. Nice. What does SBY do? Fill up and go 12, short fuel and go 10. Well, he's got to run soft tyres at some point. He's short fueled, he's onto softs. I mean, he hasn't massively short fueled, it's still pretty full. Pagani's gone all the way, Mikey's pitting, Pagani onto mediums. And so it gets ever closer to Aaron. New from 2023 on the driver's guide too, but just going to go 8 on softs twice then. Given the way he's using tyres, why not? Why the fuck not? So this is out lap for Sean, so I'll have to keep an eye on his next lap, see what he does on the soft tyres. Rosé is into the 203s on his soft tyres. One keeps in the dark. Genuinely thought T. Smith was spinning out there. Graham closing in on Dusty. Oh, Dusty's got a 1.5 second penalty as well. Absolute twat. What Unsafe be doing? Go on, Unsafe. Go on. Have a look. He does have a look, and he goes on through. And he's weaving across the start-finish straight. That looked very strange. Did Aaron get out of the throttle there? Did he not have the traction? Give him the finger. A 209 from Aaron that lap. Looks like he's cruising. Aaron yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. Just letting peeps on through. It's only 26 laps into the race. Should have done that beforehand. Alright, here we go. Shaw comes around the final corner for his first timed run on the softs. 203.4. So Sean right onto the pace. 204.8 for Pagani. Pretty decent still on the mediums. Pits. Now everybody really is spaced out. Ooh, Biggles a little slidey coming out of the chase. Divine 8. Yes. Not really much to look at the moment, there's nothing really going on. I have to keep an eye on the map for arrows that might look like they are having a spin. Let's try and manifest that. Ooh, new fastest lap from Sean, 202.8. What are my thoughts on next season? Haven't got any. Haven't signed up. Did you test the Porsche yet? I like the Porsche. I've driven it. For various things. It sounds great. It's one of the best sounding cars in the game now, I think. And just like the Porsche does, it's a nice stable platform. It's the car that they should have had in GT2 for the amateur guys, instead of the BMW, because the BMW is a horrendously unstable car, I find. Don't think it's easy to drive. And I think the Porsche would have been better for them, and it would have made them a little bit more competitive for those guys, like Static and Johnny and Stufa and Nobby. I think that was all the AM guys, wasn't it? Favourite GR4? I hate GR4 cars. Fucking hate them. Trying to go in faster still. Holy shit. If I have to drive a GR4 car, I go in the Jaguar. Because it's a Jag. So, mate, what's wrong with you? General annoyance, really. What the season is. Don't like the calendar, don't like the car, the decisions to have Group 3s and Group 4s again. So, yeah, and just general annoyance from this season has got me not really in the mood for it. Yeah, I just want Group 4 car each week. Oh, I thought it was you pick one Group 4 car. Oh, that's even worse. No wonder people are pissed. Sprints free. Oh my god. I'm not in the fucking mood to have to drive 8 fucking different Group 4 cars. Oh, Sean, you don't want to do that. Chasing Rose down pretty good there until that point. Rose's tyres looking a little bit shit. Don't have to swap, but you're allowed to. I can't imagine someone's going to sweat every car for every round. Fucking hell, Rose's going to do another lap on those tyres. Okay. Bold. The lights are on. The sun is going down. Nobody is having any dramas. Yeah, I didn't think that Hyundai Genesis was any good though. The one that's actually on the list. Graham's had some drama laps. Dusty's got by him. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Confirmed, we've lost Aaron. Well, shit, Phoebe, if you liked it so much, why don't you sign up? Shocking stuff from Taylor. I'm actually curious as to how many races Aaron has actually completed. Just for curiosity. Like I made myself clear when it comes to this game. Yeah, but we'll still keep trying. Rose pits, SBY pits. Paguna is going to go to the lead. Nice and consistent in the 204s. There's another one, round Hell Corner. Tim Smith also going through. Ooh, SBY short fuse a little bit, gets out ahead of Rose. Jesus Christ, there wasn't that much of a difference in the fuel, but that equates to 3.8 seconds on track. Really, game? Really? That's insane. Mikey pits as well. LMU! I saw LMU are getting that 2026 liveries update and stuff. That looked pretty cool. I want the fucking M4. Serious question, Derek. Have those cars actually been tested against one another, or is it just a random selection? Because I'll tell you right now, that BMW, it's a piece of shit. I tried that BMW in the Group 4 series, and it was an absolute dog. Terrible. Awful. I don't know why anyone would make it a selection in a race series. So I feel like anyone who's picking that car, not realising, is going to be severely disadvantaged. Seconds between T. Smith and SB1, 12 seconds to Pagani. I think there is something to be said for KISS regulations. Keep it simple, stupid. I had this in another game where they were trying to just keep overcomplicating things. And then when we had simpler rules, it was all gravy. And having to run 2 cars in a season, it's just a pain in the arse. Luke here. Mikey has just had a pit stop and he's in 10th behind Dusty Fossil. Mikey's gone for the yellow lights. Biggles had a rub with the wall again. Through Griffin's Bend. Ball's all by himself now. Lee is going to be pitting at the end of this lap. WRT have absolutely cooked on their BMW liveries in real life this season. Absolutely cooked. Don't think there's been a WRT livery that I've disliked. And they've been putting out quite a few. I'm kicking up a little bit of dirt. Still having a consistent solid run for himself. Scared Aaron off the track. Nah. Still 12 seconds between Pagani and second place. Dusty has kept Mikey at bay. Where's Lee going to come out? Lee's come out ahead of him. God, it's throwing up old messages again on the screen. Why game? Why do you do this? Or why PlayStation? Why do you do this? Crucial for Lee, he's come out into clean air. Biggles hitting the wall again. Why, Biggles? Why? Stop hitting the wall at the cutting. Keep an eye on this at the moment. I think this is where there's going to be the most action. Judging by the rest of the arrows on the track. How long can Dusty hold off Mikey for? Or will the pair of them catch Biggles as Biggles keeps driving into walls? We'll find out today. Mike having a look down the inside through the kink. Ooh, I thought Dusty was actually going to put up with more of a defence there, but nope. Biggles dives into deep hits. Oh, Duvall in the pits as well. 0% fuel, wonder if he ran out. Graham in as well. Untidy coming out of Hell Corner. Duvall rejoins. 2.5 seconds behind Dusty. Pagani hits from the lead. Ooh, Dusty very close to that outside wall. And onto the grass. You know, dirty tyres now for the twisty bits. But yes, he's in the dipper. We're already half a second caught up. I think it's just clattered the wall. No. Yes. Really. Sweet. See where Pagani came out. Pagani into 4th position, medium tyres now. Full tank of fuel. One more pit to go for him. Oh, gets the car stopped. Oh, Duvall go very rapidly ahead of Dusty. I don't know the gap there, but Dusty pulled into the pits. Wait. Why hasn't Mikey done a 2:23? So something did happen, but I went to the wrong car. Son of a biscuit. Gone back on the stream. He's had a spin or something out of the chase. So 34 laps in, and shades of regular Mikey is showing through. It's a bit of a shame. Not a good solid run. So this is all on again. Biggles, Dusty, Graham, all on medium tyres. Graham with the least amount of fuel out of the three of them, so it might be a little quicker. T Smith 1.2 seconds ahead of SBY. board for Conrad. T. Smith just ahead, 7/10. The pair of them struggling for traction coming out of the chase. Smith on the grass coming out the final corner. Across the line they come. Right on the back of him now. Gets good drive coming out of Hell Corner. I think he's going to be able to make a move here. Going into Griffins. Which way is he going to go? Oh my lord. Through goes Sean. No messing about. Jose 2.6 seconds back. Probably hope they would battle a bit more. Oh good lord, GameStop throwing up all messages. That was robust. Oh, Sean. Okay, here we go. T. Smith can battle back now. He's well in the slipstream. He seems to have the beams down the straight to deal with the BMW. Sean takes an offensive line. On the chase they come. Nope, not this time. Sean continues in the lead. SB1 wanted the inside line, yep. Jose now 1 second off of T. Smith. With the better tyres on fuel. We'll have 1 stop left. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's a barrier. I think T. Smith will probably make it to within range of 1 stop. With that fuel, he's just got to do 2 more laps. I think I don't know what the BMW was like for fuel. That's Pagani. Who's best on fuel? Well, Rosé is, and then Sean. Not much in it. T. Smith the worst. Garney's pretty decent, but he won't be making it to the end of the race on that. Unsafe still having a solid run in 5th. Lee is in 6th. Not far off the back actually, so Lee's kind of brought himself back into this race after horrendous qualifying. So maybe unsafe 5th place is not as safe as it seemed to be early in the race. Devon is 7th. Starting to put in some decent laps, although he's on a soft tyre. Mikey in 8th, 12 seconds ahead of Biggles. He's managed to stay ahead of Dusty Fossil. He's also managed to stay ahead of Graham. Just see him going through shot there. There's AP2. Not with them. Through the cutting maybe? Don't know how close he is. Or at Mountain Straight. Who knows? Who knows? Bathurst could do with investing in some more lights around this track. Through the elbow, onto Conrad. Now the black paintwork makes sense. Bug it done. Smith to the inside of the kink. Oh, through into second he goes. Looked like he outbraked himself. And Rosé goes back into second place. T. Smith pits. Yeah. Oh. Oh wow. Yeah, he is out of fuel. Jesus. He could have got 2 more laps out of that. What he had, but never mind. There's Pagani in relation. Pagani's passing him on the start line. So 15 seconds off the lead for Pagani. But a hell of a lot more fuel. And the possibility for soft tyres. So T. Smith right on the cusp potentially has gone onto medium tyres. 55 seconds on unsafe, so it's going to be a top 4 for T. Smith either way, I think. But he's not yet caught unsafe. Dusty and Graham. Everybody say hello to your GT2 champion in the chat. Oh, Dusty, get off the grass. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. White pits, as does Rosé. Let's check there. Okay. Through to the lead goes Pagani. I expect SBY and Rosé to go onto medium tyres. Let's get them just short. Just short, I think. I don't even think SBY is actually Rosé to hit them. So yeah, medium tyres for SBY and Rose. Duval pits. Pagani with a 17.5 second lead. Oh, this could be interesting. Pagani with a whole load of fuel to use. He's on the same tyres as those boys. But won't have to put in as much fuel on his stop. Oh, needs to limit that. Down Conrad he comes. So I tell Pagani to drive quicker. He needs to build a gap. Short stop for tyres, 6 laps of fuel, about 22 seconds. Yeah. So Pagani needs to try and squeeze as much time as he can before he pits. But he will pit onto softs. He will go onto soft tyres, I'm sure. So he will have a pace advantage. His gap to Rose is 20.2 seconds. Rose a little unclean coming out of that final corner. If Rose can catch Sean during this stint and before Pagani pits and they battle, that will help Pagani. Pagani claims he has nothing left. Pussy. T-Smith on the grass. Nicole's still not caught up with unsafe. Tell him to grow a pair, says Fever. Oh, Lee Cole flashing the lights. So that'll be a report, steward's report for flashing of lights, probably. Ooh, Graham has got by Dusty. Mikey has pitted. So Mikey to the end now. Oh my god, I just saw Pagani in the background. There he is, you can see Mikey's yellow headlights in the distance. 17.7 seconds to Sean. Sean with a 204.3, Pagani's last was a 204.5. Rose with a 204.5 as well. Close together. Who's that? Ooh, Dusty right on the back of Graham again. Fuel light showing. Dustin Biggles a little bit better off. How's Mikey been getting on? He was doing fine up until about, what was it, lap 34? Where I think he had a spin coming out of the chase and he dropped back. So, could have been on the way to finishing 6th, 7th. All the pits. P11. Yeah, he's P11 now. Dives in for his last stop. Curious to see which tyres he will go with at this point. I'm assuming play it safe, go with mediums. Going into the pits as well. 16-second gap, 20 seconds to Rose 8. It's not going to be enough. Must be wide with a 203.8 on his previous lap. Through goes SBY, Bugatti hasn't even started fueling yet. Corner goes Rose. Yeah, is T Smith going through as well? No. So Pagani 11.8 seconds, 6 laps. Now has to drive for all that he is worth, unsafe into the pits as well. Where's Lee in relation to unsafe? Safe has just hit his pit box now, I think. Comes unsafe, out comes unsafe, Lee's going through Hill Corner. Safe gets ahead, unsafe flashing the lights. About 27 seconds after, yeah, that was Derek, you got your numbers wrong, you schlag. Diggles into the pits. Unsafe continues on in 5th place. Can Lee catch him up and do anything about it? There comes Mikey into 8th. He's out of the pits. 3 seconds behind Mikey. Graham is right there. Dusty 1.7 off of Graham. So race advantage SBY, championship advantage Rose 8. I'm sure, I don't think the gap between their points is going to be enough for be wise to overhaul it. What do I know? I don't really concern myself with the numbers. Safe. Done his outlet, his tyres will be up to temperature. So straight fight between him and Lee. Big with Graham right on the back of him. The Big with Graham Dusty pack is... Oh, no, just left the room. He's not that far up the road from Sean. Let's see, Big Arnie's got now down to 6.1 to Rose, 9.5 to Sean. Bit of a wiggle there. And Safe has pulled away from late. 203.5, his personal best of the race so far. Well, Lee does his personal best of the race, but it's over a second slower. Jeez. So, barring any accidents, I think Unsafe is secure in 5th. Lee should be secure in 6th. Duval can't imagine he's going to be challenging for 7th. He is in the middle of no man's land. Get to Mikey, 2.1, 2.2. Mikey could be under threat. 204.5 for Biggles, 205.3 for Mikey. Ooh, Mikey could be under threat. 1.3, 1.2, 1.3. Biggles is closing in. Let's go on board. We're watching over the top of the mountain. Second, yeah. Oh, Mikey's gone off. Oh. Fuck me sideways, man. Love of God, why? I just can't. I can't even right now. I just can't even. Fuck's sake. Tickles! fucking reprieve for Mikey right there. Can Graham catch him? Dusty's caught up a little bit with Graham as well. Mikey lured Biggles into that. There's just no need. Absolutely no need. Showed him where the grass was. Get off the power when you're on the grass. Mikey was already having his own wobbles. Just get the car straightened up. You would have been fine. You were catching him so much. Ooh, Mikey a bit wide there. I think he's actually hit the barrier, so we'll go on board with Graham. There we go. Mikey now under threat. Mikey looking for his next victim. Oh, there's the wall again, Mikey. Which is alright, it should slow him down enough for this corner so he won't go on the grass. Graham's tentative. As they come down the hill, through the S's, through the dipper. Here we go. Tell your cat that I said piss, 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 piss. Through Forest Elbow. Oh, Mikey. Loss of traction. Graham's going to go through. We go on board with Dusty. Will Dusty be able to catch Mikey? Graham flashing the lights. What a pleb. No. Oh, no, Dusty's having a look at the outside. I think Mikey's just got into the back of Graham there. Gets off the throttle so he doesn't take the position, but compromises Dusty. Sir David Attenborough. Now, if it was Sir David Attenborough, it would be something along the lines of, as we see the lesser spotted Mikey make yet another mistake on the grass. Through goes Dusty Fossil. Oh, Mikey, no. Why? Oh, he's got to get lapped. Oh, he's going to get lapped. Oh, no. Oh. Mikey. It was all going so well. Either way, final lap. Pagani is not going to be catching them up, especially doing a 205.8. So drama on lap 48 for Pagani has put paid to his challenge to take the challenge for the win. Brought it live in 4K, marvellous, yeah. I should have said as soon as he hit the grass. And here we see the lesser spotted Mikey in his natural habitat. These guys are going to have to do an extra lap. They're going to have to do the full set of laps because they haven't been lapped yet. It's final lap for Mikey. He's been lapped. Slowing down Conrad, 2.3 seconds ahead of Roseanne. Rest of the race? What, you mean like one corner rest of the race? Because here we go. Crossing the line for the final time. Sean takes the win. Rosé takes second. Pagani will take third. Mikey will take 10th. Lee Smith in 4th. Just go back to Graham and Dusty. We've got to do a lap. Oh, Graham, that's the wall. Oh no, you got a 5-second penalty. Oh, Dusty can stay close enough to Graham. Graham not looking great on fuel. Dusty's alright for fuel. Could Graham run out of fuel? Could he do an Odon? Could there be more dramas on this final lap? Through Forest Elbow they come for the final time. Graham flashing the lights. We'll go on board with Dusty. Graham about to serve his penalty. There it is. Here comes Dusty. Dusty goes on through. My God, we'll go on board with Graham. Into the king they come. Dusty in 8th, Graham in 9th. Through the chase. Oh my God. Graham a little bit all over the place. Is Dusty gonna defend it? Graham has a look. Can't make anything of it this time. Loses a bit of traction. Flashes the lights and gives up. Like an absolute bitch. I didn't mean it, Graham. Unlucky, mate. Oh, so there we go. Everything for SBY bar the fastest lap. Pretty solid race, that. Christ, Ross was still in the room. Jeebus. So there we go, confirmation of your race result. Sean wins from Rose, from Pagani. T. Smith in 4th. Unsafe did finish in 5th. Oh. Not that far ahead of Lee, actually. So Lee was right on his arse at the end there. Tom Duval in 7th. Dusty comes home in 8th. Pipping Graham on that final lap. Mikey in 10th. After having a fantastic race for most of it. Started to discombobulate at the end. Biggles in 11th. And then the people that decided to quit. The quitters. The quitters. Apart from Rom. Because his internet killed him. How could you miss that? Sorry, mate. I thought it was done and dusted. I thought Lee had dropped off the back of you and you had it sewn up. And my bad. My bad, Unsafe. My bad. Well done. Good job. Good job. So, yeah, I guess that that confirms Rose as your GT1 champion. I don't think that points difference. Yeah, confirmed. Massive commiserations to Rom though. Just a shame Rose won't get to defend his title because they changed the day that GT1 is going to be on. And I don't think he can make the new date that GT1 is on. Is GT1 going to be Thursdays now? It is, isn't it? Because they flipped everything. Oh well, there we go. I can't tell you when we'll be back next because we don't know. All we know is it will be at Road Atlanta, unless things change, which they probably won't. So that's it for season 33. Zom is your GT2 champion. Rosé is your GT1 champion. Don't know about teams champions yet. A fun race, says Dusty Fossil. Yeah, it looked like you were having some fun back there. More action at the back of the field than there was at the front. Truth be told. So we'll leave it at that, I think. Nah, it was alright. You're welcome, you're welcome. Right. There we go, season done and dusted. I, for one, am very happy to see the back of it. So, yeah, I guess we will see what happens next season with who's going to commentate. I don't know if Lee will be commentating, because I don't know if he'll be able to make that the change of day. It's all going to be, all kinds of shit might be changing. Either way, it will still be GT2 first on a Wednesday. Sign up? Don't know. So yeah, that's it from me. Oops. Everybody have a good weekend, and we will see you for season 34 whenever season 34 comes around. Hopefully not for a few weeks. I'll like a break in between if I do sign up. So, bitch, you sign up. I'll sign up if you sign up, Phoebe. And on that bombshell, it's time to end the show. Good night.